What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Nash here. Welcome back to the channel. Now before we get started with today's video, we are currently right now 217 subs away from hitting 500 subs. And as always, if you guys are new to the channel, and I know that a lot of you guys are, because practically 100% of you guys are watching the content, but you guys are not even subscribed. And to top it all off, we gotta get more women to watch the content as well. So, if you guys are watching the content, you like the content, and you want more of the content, but you guys have not subscribed as of yet, then make sure you guys do indeed subscribe to the channel, turn on the notification bell, smash that thumbs up button on this video, and as always, make sure you guys are following me on all of my social media. All my ads will be in the description below, as will the info to my fan mail. It will also be in the description as well. And I want you guys to post in the comments below answering the question of the day, which is this: what deck do you guys believe will become the new meta in 2025? Let me know down in the comments below. And for today's video, oh my god, we got something crazy for you guys. So here's what I find so interesting, right? I find it interesting that we're getting new, like, dragon based cards, given the fact that most of those cards aren't even that good. But this one, on the other hand, is absolutely insane. And the reason for it is because this card can actually work with Blue Eyes. It can legit work with Blue Eyes. It could even also work with Dark Magician as well, which is even more nasty. So this new card is coming out of the brand new set, Alliance Insight, that will be released later on this year. I think sometime in May. And I'm actually super excited for this card because with the Blue Eyes structure coming out next month, I can honestly say that this one card might just end up breaking the meta completely, which is nasty. So let's talk about it and get straight into it. So the name of the card is called Dragon's Bind. Dragon's Mind. Sorry. Which is a counter trap, and both of its effects are once per turn. And the first effect reads: when a spell or trap or monster effect is activated, and you control a monster with 2500 original attack or defense, negate the activation, and if you do, destroy that card. Second effect reads: if this card is in your grave, you can pay 2500 life points, set this card, but banish it when it leaves the field. So, interestingly enough, again, this is basically Solemn Judgment for Blue Eyes and for Dark Magician, and for any other deck in the game that has a monster with 2500 original attack, which with 2500 original attack or defense. So again, Blue Eyes, Dark Magician, Neos based decks, Stardust based decks, because I know that Stardust Dragon has 2500 attack, Utopia as well, Odd Eyes. Pretty much, this is mainly used for the protagonists, if you will, but initially this is mainly used for Blue Eyes, just because of the fact that you really don't see Dark Magician get played in a Blue Eyes deck, and also too, with all the new cards that we're getting for Blue Eyes, which includes a brand new Synchro, a couple of new Xyz monsters, a brand new Link monster, I think a couple new tuner monsters, we're getting a lot of new shit for Blue Eyes in the structure deck, and with all that support, I have no doubt in my mind that this one card is definitely going to be changing the meta in 2025. For all we know, it could be the one card that can break the meta completely and make Blue Eyes even more dangerous than it's ever going to be with the structure deck. And as far as the structure deck goes, I think 100% you are going to be running 3 Blue Eyes. You're going to be running 2 alternative, maybe 2 Dragon Spirit. I know that sometimes running multiple copies could be a brick, but I think that would probably be the norm, I guess. Would be 2 Dragon Spirit, 1 Legend, 2 Ancients, 2 Sage, 2 Maiden. I think that's probably the staple, if you will. And then as far as this goes, you could theoretically run multiple copies, and it would basically act as 6 solemn judgments, if you will. The only problem is that you're paying a shit ton of life points. So is it really worth it? Yeah, it could be worth it hypothetically. But to be fair, I think the only thing that can I think the only way that this card could be even more broken is if you had a card on board that helps you gain life points every turn. And I think Cauldron of the Old Man is like the only thing that I can think of at this point. So with Cauldron of the Old Man plus 3 copies of this one card, 100%, yeah, it's definitely worth playing. But with Cauldron, you have to be very mindful and you have to be very mindful that back row removal now is pretty much a staple, especially especially in Duel Links and on Master Duel. It's literally a staple. You have to run back row removal no matter what. So hypothetically speaking, yes, Cauldron could work out, but as long as you have a way to counter your opponent's back row removal to keep Cauldron on board, such as Dragon's Mind, then hypothetically speaking, Cauldron will become a very powerful ally to a Blue Eyes deck, which will make this card even more deadly than it already looks now. Do I believe that this card will change the meta? 100%. 100%. It definitely has the potential. I think it's just a matter of how you build your Blue Eyes deck, and also what your opponent's deck is, because depending on what your opponent's deck is, Dragon's Mind could either be it could be a dead card, or it could be a very powerful card, depending on who your opponent, on what deck your opponent plays. Like, if your opponent plays a deck that can stop counter traps, then the card is just dead. It would literally be dead on board when it's set, and the only thing that you could do is just find a way to pop it and just get rid of it and set different back row. So again, I do believe in it has that potential. I think, but I think it's a bit. I don't even know the right word for it. I don't even know the right word for it. I think the right word will probably be. Yeah, I don't. Yeah, I think. Yeah, there. I don't think there's really a word that can describe it. Like, again, if depending on what your opponent plays, the card could either be dead hand or it could be a very powerful ally. But if it's but if it's a dead card, then there's like no point in using it. Like, if there was one word that I could describe this card, I think it would have to be, besides Meta Breaker, I think more of a meta balancer, I guess if you will. Because right now we're at a time in Yu-Gi-Oh's history where Raziel is literally the deck to play right now, and it ain't pretty. I can guarantee you that Raziel is a very nasty deck from what I had seen on social media. So it's possible, but we will have to wait and see over time. But with that being said, that will do it for today's video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. If you did, make sure you guys smash that thumbs up button. If you guys are new to the channel and you guys want more card discussions in the future, then make sure you guys subscribe to the channel, turn on the notification bell, and as always, make sure you guys are following me on all of my social media. All of my ads will be in the description below, as will the info to my fan mail. It will also be in the description as well. And on that, this is your boy Nash, signing out.